Imagine standing on top of the world, hailed as one of the most brilliant minds in technology, only to lose it all multiple times. Yet somehow, come back stronger. The man you're about to learn about did exactly that. His name is Masayoshi Son, a Japanese billionaire whose bets on technology have reshaped industries and whose current mission is nothing short of rewriting the future of artificial intelligence and semiconductor dominance. And yet, this isn't just a story about one man. It's a story about ARM, an unassuming yet crucial company that powers almost every gadget you hold in your hand, from your smartphone to your laptop. More importantly, it's about how Son's ownership of ARM could either revolutionize the AI industry or end in one of the biggest gambles of all time. In today's episode of The Economic Informant, we're delving into the bold, audacious world of Masayoshi Son, his wins, his losses, and his latest high-stakes battle to challenge NVIDIA, the tech behemoth that leads the AI chip industry. So buckle up, because this is no ordinary business story. Let's start with the man himself, Masayoshi Son. Known simply as Masa, he's the founder and CEO of SoftBank, the world's most influential tech investment firm. Over the years, Masa has single-handedly shaped the rise of tech startups across the globe. His knack for spotting innovation early is legendary. Take a moment to think about the online retail giant Alibaba, which began as a fledgling e-commerce idea in China. Back in 2000, while most investors ignored it, Masa saw promise in its founder, Jack Ma. What started as a $20 million investment would later balloon into $170 billion in value. It was arguably the greatest single investment of all time. Masa wasn't just lucky, he had vision. But vision, as we've seen, can often be a double-edged sword. Masa isn't just famous for his wins, he's infamous for his failures. His $12 billion bet on WeWork imploded when the company's valuation collapsed from $47 billion to less than $21 million in just a few years, becoming one of the most spectacular corporate disasters in recent history. Despite these mixed outcomes, Masayoshi Son made a promise to himself and to his investors that he would never stop aiming high. His ambition? To ensure SoftBank survives for at least 300 years. Now let's talk about ARM, the centerpiece of Masa's latest gambit. In 2016, SoftBank acquired ARM for $32 billion. At the time, ARM might have been behind the scenes, but its chip designs were powering nearly every smartphone on the planet. ARM wasn't a gamble, it was a strategic goldmine. Here's why ARM is so unique. Unlike Intel, which designs and manufactures its own processors, ARM licenses its chip designs to other companies, from Apple to Qualcomm, allowing them to build their own products. This model turned ARM into the Switzerland of the tech world, a neutral player that provided cutting-edge technology for everyone. But Masa isn't interested in neutrality. He has bigger plans and sees ARM as the perfect vehicle to challenge NVIDIA, the juggernaut currently dominating AI chips. His bold ambition for ARM to go beyond licensing designs and start building its own AI-focused processors, an entirely new business model for the company. This is where the stakes skyrocket. NVIDIA is a $1 trillion company and the undisputed leader in GPUs, the chips that power modern AI. From self-driving cars to machine learning servers, NVIDIA's dominance is rooted in more than its hardware. It has built an entire ecosystem, complete with software, developer tools, and an unmatched innovation pipeline. ARM, on the other hand, has none of those advantages, yet. To make up for lost ground, SoftBank has been aggressively acquiring smaller companies like Graphcore, a British AI chipmaker, and Ampere Computing LLC, a startup specializing in cloud chips. The idea? Use this expertise to jumpstart ARM's journey into AI chip manufacturing. But here's the challenge. ARM has spent decades as a license-based company, not a manufacturer. Transitioning to an entirely new business model is risky and complex. Masa's own staff is divided. Some see this shift as revolutionary, others worry it could ruin ARM's reputation as an impartial tech provider. Ironically, Masa's ambition to challenge NVIDIA comes after he nearly sold ARM to them in 2020 for $40 billion. That deal fell apart due to regulatory pushback, particularly over fears that NVIDIA would gain a monopoly in the semiconductor world. In hindsight, it's probably the best thing that could have happened to Masa. Why? Because the rise of generative AI, technologies like OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Bard has unlocked a gold rush in specialized AI hardware. Masa may have missed the AI revolution's initial wave, but now, with ARM under his belt, he's perfectly poised to ride its next crest. The final piece of the puzzle is Stargate, a $500 billion project announced with OpenAI, Oracle, and Abu Dhabi's MGX fund. This initiative blends cutting-edge AI development with infrastructure building across industries. But don't mistake it as just another tech partnership. Masa's ultimate goal is to use Stargate to cement his legacy as the architect of humanity's future, in his own words. Through Stargate, ARM will play a pivotal role in creating AI chips specifically designed for the massive data centers that run models like ChatGPT. In doing so, ARM could become not just a competitor to NVIDIA, but a genuine alternative in the AI hardware space. It's a bold vision, and one that comes with sky-high risks. But sky-high risk has always been Masayoshi Son's signature. So, will Masa succeed where so many others have failed? Can ARM evolve from a neutral licensing giant into an AI chip powerhouse capable of competing with NVIDIA? Or is this just another high-stakes gamble destined to falter? We'll have to wait and see. But one thing's for sure. Love him or hate him, Masayoshi Son isn't afraid to dream big, even if the odds are stacked against him. I want to hear from you. Do you think Masa's ARM strategy will pay off, or is it too little too late? Let me know in the comments below.